Welcome to House Common Blood, where the strangers are family. Every episode contains graphic content, including but not limited to copious amounts of blood, unnecessary cursing, death of all ages, be they infants or immortals, fantasy drug use, nudity, mentions of sex, and sound effects of various qualities. We cannot stress enough that this is mature content with adult themes. You have been warned. May the albatross guide your way.
Welcome to House Blood. I'm your DM and host, Gray. We're a 5e D&D, what was it? Yeah, 5e D&D campaign. And we do a homebrew story. I'm here with our players, Eddie. Eddie.
Chanel? I'm playing Eddie, even though I play Seer, who is a bastard class of multiple things. I can't do justice for their lines, but hey, I shall try.
Okay, give yourself inspirations and put on your freaking headphones. Next up, Aluya.
Oh, pardon the voice. I've got the germs. But hello there, Nudie here. I play Aluya Olblock, the human cleric sorcerer.
And followed by Mavet, the soon-to-be chair.
Hello all, I play Mavet, the astral self or druid tree golem who is hanging on by a limb.
Alright, just as a quick recap, let's go over goals, because that's what we're all about, right? So the main goal of this campaign is for our heroes to stop 4 generals of these Genasi armies from bringing thoughtful storms and calamities across the nations. A little sub-goal that we have going on is our heroes want to break a ward that is keeping a undead monstrosity at bay. I know, it sounds pretty evil. But they have a nice little plan. They talk to a talking skull, and figured out that they need only hopes, a dream, and finally a unicorn horn to circumvent this ward. How the hell that's gonna come all together to make this happen, we don't know. But that's what we're going after. The hope in question is a dagger that belongs to a goblin chieftain named Gungra. It is a tiny blade that he uses to kill his own men to make them into elemental, abominations. He says it's the hope of their kin to survive the oncoming calamity. Our heroes delved into a dungeon, encountered some of these elemental goblins, made their way into this strange place, and solved a puzzle by putting together a statue and turning it away from 2 busts to find a crystal hidden in a room with old coins. Finally, they go down to the westward hallway, hear an argument between the chieftain and his advisor over a book and a woman. But the heroes decide to kill a undead minotaur patrolling the hallway, alerting the chieftain, which leads to our current situation of the chieftain getting one blow in and almost downing our wood golem friend. Am I forgetting anything?
My kitty cat death timeline.
Yeah? You still have a kitty cat on you. It's just invisible.
Yeah.
We found a
Yes.
pretty rock.
What?
Mhm.
I'm sorry,
You don't-
what?
You don't remember the treasure room?
Oh, yeah, crystal. Yeah, the crystal. Yep. Got a pretty rock. Yeah. So, are you guys ready to go back to the map and see how fucked you are?
All right. He's like not against us, but he's like super hyped to kill us. Mixed messages.
I'm the biggest fan for the heroes, but I like a good old-fashioned ass whooping. There we are. Oh my god. Man. So, before we get too crazy here, I'm going to do two things. First, I'm going to change music. Give us a little bit of boss music here. Second of all, I thought I fixed this, but I'm going to give our poor man, Mavet, a little bit of sight here. Just gonna move you quickly to the side here. Just do a quick experiment. Do you still have the same amount of vision on your end, Mavet?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay. So, why don't you guys tell the audience what kind of tactics you guys have in mind while I do a little bit of troubleshooting here.
I should be concentrating on bless.
Okay, make sure to right-click your token. You'll see a little tab that says assign token conditions, I believe, or assign conditions, and press on concentrate.
I know my character's concentrating on not dying.
That's a good thing to concentrate on. Me, on the other hand, I don't even know what to do.
It's a good time to start thinking about it. Yeah, controlled.
The power of two characters, one that shoots long range and the other one that just goes like, I'm throwing syringes at you.
I don't see the concentration marker.
Let's see. Looking at your stuff.
I see one for blessed.
Yeah, I mean, I clicked it just to
Yeah,
give me
just
something
keep,
to remember.
just keep it on you. Keep yourself honest. Again, like I said, it's gonna be a little finicky for this session.
But you all are blessed, just so you know.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for it to load for me.
Mm-hmm. And spend probably 3 to 4 more minutes trying to fix this. If I can't fix it, we're gonna deal with it. Okay.
And the tip of my spear is lit up. I don't know if that counts for anything.
It's fairly well lit up in here, so you don't have to worry about it too much. That is good to know. Sure. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't figure out the issues, but let's just dive right into this. Sierra, are you in with us?
Perfect.
Yep. So right now, for you to know,
Yeah, I'm here now. It just
yeah,
happened right now.
yeah. So like to the north of Mavet is a large monstrosity of a man. It is Eddie's turn. What do you do?
All right, let me. Eddie.
You broke up for me. What was that?
Oh, I was just holding. I didn't hold my button down long enough.
Mhm.
Let's see. I'm trying to see what Eddie can do.
Eldritch Blast.
I am aware. I am aware. It's just problem is it's just the angle.
Mm-hmm.
So with Eddie in the position right now,
Yep.
he can't really see anything right now with Mavet, correct?
Not at all. The creature is not visible to Eddie or Eddie.
And there is no other threats except for that spot.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead. All right, guys, let's move on. No. But in reality, though, I think if I was going to play Eddie and I wanted to optimize survival for
I would
people,
I would say, unfortunately enough, I think the only way, like at this moment, to get a sight of this creature is to practically get in its range. Just
well, that's
because
the
you guys are in a. Just to remind the audience, is this fight is happening within a tight 5-foot corridor, and the creature in question is to the north of this hallway that's horizontal, and the creature is 5 feet up in just this narrow ass like door frame.
Well, that's what I was gonna say is if I want to make it easier for Mavet, the problem is that if I blind him, he won't be able to fight back. However, if Mavet backs up,
Mm-hmm.
then the creature might follow. That's
Yep.
my theory in my head.
Yeah.
Now I'm hoping.
Keep
Go ahead.
in mind if it goes in that hallway, it's squeezing. So you guys will have an advantage to. I believe it's advantage to attacks to him, or just disadvantage attack rolls from the creature in question. I'll double check, but there will be an advantage at hand if he starts squeezing through that hallway.
That's why what I'm going to do is I don't think Eddie's very tactical in just doing this, but basically I think to make it so that Mavet can move without being murdered is that I will do a spell called Fog Cloud and not on show you where I'm going to put it. So I'm going to put it on the stairs and around here so that if Mavet steps away, it takes no attack of opportunity. And it gives Mavet a chance to run out and lure the creature out. I don't usually want to use Fog Cloud like that, but Mavet looks pretty bad, right?
If you click on the spell, it will provide you a template.
That's what I'm trying to do. So let me do it right now. It's just funny because it's like, unlike other times where I could just kind of click the character and then have access to everything, it's very much like, no, I gotta manually everything. Let's see.
Excellent. Yeah. So if it starts squeezing, not only is it spending extra movement, it is also having disadvantage on its attack rolls, and attack rolls against it are at advantage. So yeah, there is a good strategy with trying to get it within the hallway.
I agree. Now, until I get the thing up, I'm going to try to make it work. So, let me see. I don't have my action bar up right now.
So all I see are now shades of gray since my computer went low power mode. So I can't see anything on the map besides the tiles.
Jesus Christ.
The spell's very unhappy with me. I'll try this one.
I'll pop it up quick.
Thank you. I'm trying to make it work, but it's being kind of like not responsive. Might be the update.
Yes. Just need to go on the character sheet, press on this, and you want it right on the stairs.
Well, not just on the stairs. It's a 20-foot radius. So the idea is I'm covering the stairs and further up.
Yep.
So like it's big. That's the thing. So it might spread out throughout the hallway. That's my kind of guess. But I'm thinking I wanted to kind of put it here because if it does spread, then I wanted to spread and just cover the stairs.
Okay. Okay, I see what you mean. I'll move it. Second. Towards the stairs would be right over Eddie. Okay. Shit. But while I'm trying to figure out anything else that Eddie would be doing on his turn. Moo?
No, I know. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, trying to think.
I'm trying to think it out. The thing I was just gonna say is, I'm gonna have Eddie move forward by the stairs, so that when Mavet comes by and the creature tries to follow, it won't be able to see Eddie or Mavet, but Eddie will be able to see it.
Okay.
And I think that'll be the end of Eddie's turn.
Okay. That's the end of Eddie's turn. Then we move on to Seer. Is your turn once more?
Oh, cool! I go twice. All right.
There you go.
It's one of those moments where it's like whiplash. All right, let's do this. So, let me look at what I can do, because if I'm in the fog... Let's see. How many spell slots did I burn? Okay, I burned one of those. I did burn a lot.
Yeah.
Let's try to see if there's any spells that might help in this situation. Sadly not. This might be a situation where Seer not only will back up. Now the problem is I gotta roleplay Eddie and myself.
Yep.
So the idea is that Seer would basically ask Eddie in this case, "What are you doing?" Kind of like just asking. And then Eddie's very much being like, fogging it up, man. But the idea is that now that it's very intentional of Eddie, the group will know it's like, I think, Eddie was trying to cover people's tracks to help them not be murdered.
Hmm.
And Seer will hold an action to produce flame.
Hmm. Okay.
And now the end of Seer's turn.
All right. Skeleton is no longer a part of initiative. Mavet, is your turn. How the hell are you gonna get out of this?
Can we help fix seeing my character again?
Okay.
I sent a picture in the Discord.
Hmm. Oh my god. What the hell happened here? Well, at least you can technically see shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hover over it, so I'll just do theater of mind at the moment of what I'm doing.
Look any better for you?
No.
All right. Lord. Okay. Yeah. That help at all?
No. So what I'll do is
Yeah.
after I play out this round, I'll
Mhm.
just kind of tell you what I'm going to place and where I'm going. So I would like to go to the top of the stairs closest to the party blocking the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and he's in the fog, so he has disadvantage on the attack, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do that first.
What was it? Light obscurement or heavy? What was it for fog cloud?
Should be heavy obscurement.
Definitely heavy obscurement.
I'm not sure. Can I even just make sure? Spread. Yep, heavy obscurement.
And the cool thing is that, and I love this ability so much because it has so many potent powers.
Hmm.
So this is going to be fun to see.
Okay. Let's see. Right. Yeah, so I'm fairly certain that's at disadvantage. So let's go along with it. So he's gonna take that reaction and try to hit you. All right. Oh, natural one. We just hear the great axe sink into the floor, sinking through the stone, cutting it like it's butter, and we see the carpet. We don't even hear the ripping of the threads from the carpet from how sharp that blade is. Okay, where do you move off to?
I will be moving to the top of the stairs with the party blocking the doorway.
To the top of the stairs, you talking directly north of Eddie?
I'm assuming so. I think this is the area I want to move to.
Yeah.
If
so
that's possible.
So you'd be right above Eddie.
Mm-hmm. And then I will cast spike growth within that hallway, covering as much to the doorway and then as much left as possible.
Okay. So first of all, you're gonna be in Eddie Square, and you're gonna be casting spike growth here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be casting spike growth, where it will end. If I can move my character again, over here. That's where it will end.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's move it over. So it's going to be overlapping a little bit. And you want it to end at the start of the door or near the stairwell? Or on the stairwell?
One square left of me.
Okay. Well, all right. I see it. All right. And where do you move next after casting that spell?
After that will end my turn.
Okay. No, I need to ask because that's where Eddie is at the moment. You going north, east, south?
Let's go east.
Okay, east. Okay. After your turn here, we see that down the hallway, a door opens. And we see a little creature come out. And he looks through the fog, and it looks like a strategy he had in mind is now forfeit. Just scratching his head. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. And he is going to hold his turn for a moment until he can, see through the hallway. The moment he can see through the hallway is the moment he's going to act on this specific round. Next up, we have Gungra, who is very pissed off, is going to step through the hallway, squeezing. Ooh. Yep, and we are going to take that damage. Remind me, was it 2d6?
2d4.
2d4, thank you.
For every 5 feet it travels.
Yeah, so he is going to move up to Eddie. So that's going to be 4d4 damage. Roll that for me. Ugh. Oh, 6 damage. That isn't bad. So yeah, we see like the vines. How does the spell look?
So it seems to blend in with the ground, but every step that Gungra takes, a little sharp thorn pokes out into his foot.
Are these smoky vines?
I wouldn't say they're smoky vines. It's unless you are paying close attention, you don't really see it. It's like they're activating with each step he takes. Otherwise, it sinks into the floor.
Okay. So, as soon as he walks up to Eddie, and I feel a little bit bad doing this while he's gone, but again, he is in the way at the moment. So, he is going to do... Yeah, I'm tempted to backhand him. Hmm. So the first thing that he's gonna do is he's gonna use his bonus action to backhand Eddie.
All right, let's see it.
No,
Is this
no,
a disadvantage for Eddie?
no,
mean,
no,
for
no.
you?
It is actually. I was just had to say Eddie can see it coming. He can't see.
Yeah, he can't see. I'm sorry, he can't backhand. But he will use multi-attack, I believe. Yeah, cause yeah. And he can't see. Yeah. So he's gonna make 2 attacks against Eddie and hope he hits here.
Are they at disadvantage?
Yes, they are.
Perfect.
Let me double check his sense. Yep. There's nothing saving him here. Is at disadvantage. Going for the first attack at disadvantage. 22 to hit.
Even if I try to block it, I think it's just barely over his AC. It's like it's just not.
Yeah,
I think that's exactly
shield,
what it is.
Yeah, the shield, his shield wouldn't help.
Yeah, so that's a hit.
Okay, we're going for the damage here.
Damn.
That is 21. And just to clarify, 11 of it is, or I should say 5 of it is necrotic, the rest is slashing. As we see his greatsword swing down at Eddie. You guys would hear how, uncomfortable his otter-like scream is. And he is going to go in for his second attack, taking on the frontline spellcaster. Disadvantage. Oh, God. Lucky son of a bitch. 10 would be a miss. But yeah, even with this fog cloud, this guy can deal out some pretty hefty stuff. All right, is Aluya's turn. Aluya, what do you do?
Everything's pretty clogged up to where I am, so I'm just gonna focus on what I'm doing until either there's more space or there's a better line of sight. Because I've got a giant tree person, a small otter person, and then the guy. So yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at currently. For me, I didn't mention that.
Okay. Apologies. What did you say?
I'm gonna just focus here for the moment until I see a better opportunity.
So are you gonna be holding your action?
If anything gets within 20 feet, sure.
Okay. Any triggers of what you'd possibly do?
Oh, is he within 20 feet of me?
If I drop the fog cloud, he will.
He is 20 within 20 feet of you.
But they would all be disadvantaged, right? Which is fine,
Well,
but maybe I
it depends what you do. If you're going to use your spear, disadvantage. If you're doing a spell, there's a lot of spells that are dependent on seeing the creature.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go for that. Let's do one spear strike and pray something hits. Right? So
yeah. Make that attack.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, a natural one isn't gonna do it. Anything else up your sleeve?
No. That'd be all.
Alright. That's good to hear. Going next on initiative. It's gonna be Eddie's turn. What's Eddie gonna do?
You know what you gotta do, dear. Make him feel pain.
Well, that's what I'm about to do, because what I'm going to do is have Eddie back up. That's the key thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And-
hang on. I'm gonna take that reaction there.
Oh, you won't be able to.
Why's that?
Obscurement by rules make it so that you cannot attack something you cannot see if you cannot spot it with your reaction.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was the rule I was looking for, but I was spending too much time looking for it. There you go.
So can't do that. Now I will drop Fog Cloud.
Okay.
Oh.
It's perfectly fine. Just ignore the smoke, it is dropped.
Cool.
Yep. He is on the stairwell.
And now will be the pain train.
Don't forget your bless.
I have not forgotten my bless. I just gotta see. Okay. I'm gonna tell you, Gray, I've been trying to like figure out why I can't have the sheet open up in a sense of like action economy, and it's not opening up for me to be able to like cast spells like I normally do.
For Eddie?
Yeah, for Eddie. Or Seer, either.
Just to clarify, have you been going into like the actors tab on the top right and double clicking on your token?
That's what I've been doing, yeah. I could see the character sheets. I just can't use the character sheets in the sense of like, you know how they auto roll attacks and stuff like that if I really wanted to? Doesn't do that. I'm gonna try it like with Seer, but like even that, it doesn't really want to do it.
Again, it's on the far left. Like if you press it and it's expanding and shrinking the tab, then you're not clicking the thumbnail.
Let's see.
Yeah, you got to hover over the thumbnail and press it. You should, as you hover over it, you should see it as a die.
That's what I'm gonna try to do. Let's see.
So it shouldn't auto roll, it will just populate the chat and then you roll from there.
That's what I'm gonna try to do. Let's see. I was not expecting to have tactical difficulties. That's so weird. Oh, now I see it. Oh my gosh, that took so long.
Yeah.
I pressed it, didn't work at all, and now it worked. Perfect.
There you go. I was gonna say, don't worry. Whatever you're dealing with, I got like a plethora going on behind the scenes here.
So now I'll shoot this big guy.
Okay, go right ahead. That's
24.
24 to hit. Okay, yeah, that is a hit. Do the damage.
So here's the thing that makes this the pain train.
There you go.
Is that if they're squeezing through this hallway, I'm gonna shove them back into the spike growth.
Yep, 5, 10. That'd be 4d4 damage.
Also, welcome, Mega. Take care of your character sheet.
There you go.
Eddie doing the beautiful thing, Mega, where Mavet summoned spike growth, and now we could do the pain train of putting them back and forth through the spike growth.
Great. Classic strategy.
Yeah.
Boy, I did the first shot, I hit them, and they sent 10 feet back.
Yep. You did take a hefty blow, though. All right. Let's see. Okay. Since you're here, Mega, you want to do a quick introduction?
Hello, I am Mega, and I play Eddie. I also play Eddie, and many other characters that have a similar name to Eddie. My class is undefined.
Yeah.
So let me explain, Eddie, what I did for your character.
Yeah.
I cast Fog Cloud for the first thing because Mavet was about to die, so I gave Mavet a chance to run away by, making it so they can't be attacked by an attack of opportunity. The creature lumbered forward, and now I dropped Fog Cloud and shot them back into the spike growth so that everybody else can cast their spells onto this big giant monster.
That tracks. So basically, all I really used up was my once a day use of Fog Cloud.
Correct.
Yep, that is correct at the moment.
Although, how hard did they punch me?
You took 21 points of damage.
Hefty.
Okay, not too bad.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. I believe it's actually still on Eddie's turn, isn't it? But he used up both of his his standard action to do Eldritch Blast.
I only did one.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
That means.
Yeah, you can roll the other one if you'd like. Apologies, I'm doing something really quick. Just make the roll and keep things flowing.
Did you apply the spike growth damage?
Yes, I did. Okay. Swear to God, if it's something simple, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Yes, it is. Fucking hell. There we go. Jesus. Okay, I'm done having an aneurysm. Okay, Eddie. I assume you want to do a second blast at him?
Yeah, I have no reason not to.
Okay, just as a quick reminder what I'm doing with everyone else. I'm fairly certain you did this to begin with, but if you didn't, you just need to open up your character sheet, hover over the thumbnail for Eldritch Blast. It'll pop up in chat, roll the attack roll.
Oh, yeah, dang it, sorry, I just realized that I have to redo my dark mode stuff again, but I'll figure it out in a second. Oh, I should probably do this first. Make sure that's selected, and then oh no, I might have clicked the wrong thing. There.
Okay, there you go.
So we didn't Aluya bless us? Isn't that what happened last session?
Oh, yeah.
You're-
Or-
Yep.
You guys were a little slow on that answer. It had me concerned that it was forgotten.
No. I was running through my head to see if there was any missed attacks, but no, there wasn't. That is definitely a hit.
Did you, Moomin, did you already apply the bludgeoning damage?
I don't believe so, no.
I did not.
All right, then I'll apply it with this one instead.
Yep, that's fine. All right.
So that'll be... Oh, that's sad. 5 force and 4 bludgeoning.
All right, I believe that's full damage. Let's check that.
And...
Yeah, all good.
The spike
10
growth?
feedback. Yep.
Yeah, I have no reason not to put them further in the spike growth, so...
Yep. Go. Okay.
Since it's your spell, Cupcake, you want to roll the dice?
10
Yep,
damage.
10 points of damage.
Yep. You guys are doing pretty good. You guys haven't got him quite bloodied yet, but you guys are making your way there. This is an impressive feat. Okay. Anything else on your turn? Because you've only used your standard action.
Let's see. I believe I've already second winded. Do we have a good sense of how quickly this guy can move?
He is currently squished in the hallway,
Yeah.
so he can't really do a lot.
And difficult terrain.
Oh, is he counted as squeezing?
Yes. Oh, sorry. Rerolled those attacks as advantage. Apologies.
I mean, we won't go ahead. We won't go
No.
back and re-roll those, but we'll just keep
Yeah.
that in mind for the future.
Yeah.
But actually, no. Eddie's pretty good right where he is, especially because apparently Smokey Eddie is still around.
Hmm.
Or at least that's what I thought I saw. But yeah, like Eddie's good for right now. He has no other things he wants to do with his bonus action.
Hmm. All right. That's the end of your turn. Starting to get back into the flow here. Seer, it is now your turn.
What is he wearing, actually?
You see that he's wearing what's the best way to put this? Imagine Lord of the Rings orcish armor, so black and steel, very ruggish, very sharp. He has 2 pauldrons, a lot of fur, and a skull for a belt. And 2 horns from each side, which makes him seem more like an ogre than a goblin.
I mean, what I love, though, is that now you can add one more thing to it.
Yes,
Oh, yeah?
do it.
He's incredibly hot. As I
Okay,
cast Heat Metal.
Okay.
How do you like it now, huh? It's hot.
I don't like it.
And more importantly, but since he's wearing it, I don't think he can take it off easily.
Mm-hmm.
So that means... Let's see, I'm trying to see when you roll damage. Oh, at this... when I cast the spell.
Yep.
So, alright, cool. I'll do the damage now.
Mm-hmm.
And until he drops the item, which he can't, he has disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh, Jesus. Yep. Factual.
So that'll be 13 fire damage.
Okay.
And what I will do is, I'm going to do the annoying thing.
Hmm.
1 second, I got to unselect Eddie,
Yep, that's fine.
since I had Eddie's character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have Seer and then just kind of look down to the group going like, I got him now, but he might be even more mad. I'm going to burn him alive, though.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No, I can't cast a spell for my bonus action, so I'll just assert control on the spell for my bonus action.
Okay. So into your turn, Mavet, it is your turn. It seems like the tide is shifting. Like you guys are getting them close to bloodied.
Are we allowed to ask the ruling on something before we say we're going to take it?
Usually, rules clarification is important before you set yourself onto something, so yes?
I'm just wondering how you would rule it if he doubled in size.
Oh. That's a hard one. Enlarge, reduce. I can't say I'm quite familiar with how it interact with being in the hallway, because I know he can only squeeze if he is I believe in this scenario, like being a large creature within a 5-foot hall, he meets the requirements for squeezing through it. But if he turns into a huge creature, he wouldn't be able to move. I believe that would just immobilize him, but I'll double check. What do you have in mind?
I just didn't know if it would just squeeze him until like it would do damage or anything. But I guess that's for the rules lawyer Eddie to determine. But I what I looked up, it said it's up to the DM.
Yeah. I think that'd just be my ruling that, like, off the top of my head, without digging too deep into it, would be he can't move any longer. He'd be immobilized.
Okay, then let's just go ahead and I'll use my action to cast Chill Touch on him. And I know a 12 does not hit.
Did you roll with advantage?
Yep. Rolled a 3 and a 4.
Did you roll the d4 for... Wait, did you get blessed? Were you one of the blessed targets, or...?
Everybody blessed.
Everybody.
I don't think a d4 is going to make a difference. But let's try.
I don't know if anyone's determined this creature's AC, so it could make a difference.
Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not. Anything else you'd like to do, my friend?
Let's just say.
Would you like to drop concentration on your spike growth? I think that's a pretty valid tactic.
No.
You sure?
I think you would like. No, I'm good.
Okay. Christ. Okay. 1 foot extra movement. What was the movement rule? Okay, before I even ask that, anything else on your turn?
No, that will end my turn.
Okay. It moves on to the shaman, who really can't see past his ally here. So, I think what he might try to do here is practically nothing. He's gonna run into the room. Shit.
Is he going into
yeah,
the
I was just about to
dungeon
say
for the lube?
I was just about to say, like, does an area effect of a spell not get cut off by walls? Does it, like, phase through walls and shit?
I would say no. I would think
like,
this
the
is one of those
spike growth,
situations.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
This is one of those situations where, like, if you take it by rules as written, the spike growth would get blocked by anything that provides, like, total cover, because, like, essentially the line that you draw from the point of origin gets blocked by whatever the source is.
Yeah.
But anything less than that, then the spell can actually kind of, like, wrap around it.
Yeah, so
if you left that door open,
yeah,
it
the
could go
door
into that door.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because the door is open, yeah. So we hear a yelp from inside of the bedroom as this creature steps into it. And you hear a wish and another yelp. Not yell. Roll me 4d4 damage. Jesus, how much was that? 11.
It really is just funnier to imagine spike growth just being like the D4s that they take damage from. Just like they stepped on a 3 and a 1, so they take 4 damage.
Okay, my lord. Okay. Okay, so it's difficult terrain, so double movement, squeezing, 1 additional. I believe that for every movement I'm making, what the hell would be the logic? So 5, yeah.
You divide it in 3s.
Divide in 3s.
Difficult terrain is like 1 extra foot per, like at 1 extra foot, and then squeezing is 1 extra foot. So every 1 foot traveled is like a 3 feet spent.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15. Okay. Oh, my lord. So, yeah. Well, Shaman's done. Ogre's gonna move forward 5 feet, which is technically 15. Roll that damage. He's a tough boy, and he's not gonna take this shit.
How many squares did he move?
Just 5, but it's treated as 15. I believe. I'm doing the math right on that, correct?
5 times 3 is 15.
Yeah, yes. But what about 5 plus 5, though? Is that 10?
So that would be 64.
No. Don't worry about it. It's just, it is 2d4 at the moment. Oh. God damn you. I'm taking the first 2 rolls. It was 5 damage. We're moving forward with this. Hang on. Okay. Fucking spike growth. Okay. Make a new roll. 2d4. That's 30 movement. Damn it. Another 5. At this point, he's gonna try dashing. So that'd be 45. Uh, 6 damage. He is getting bloodied. And 60. My fucking god. Last 2d4. And we hear from the side room as he just imagine this hallway is just filled with the spiky growth. This lumbering giant whose shoulders need to squeeze towards his chest just to fit through is trying to charge, doing the fireman kind of crouch through this hallway. And as he gets to the stairwell, we hear from the north in the room, "Sire, you're hurt. We can't keep doing this." And he gives him an evil eye, looks at his own wounds. Seems like he's considering something, but he still has hatred in his eyes as he is going to attempt to kill you on the next round. As the end of his turn. Iluya, it is your turn.
It's my turn. I can't see him, right?
You can. He is on the stairwell.
I see nothing.
Yes. No worries. He is on the stairwell. You can see him.
Okay. I have to just move.
Oh, was it a vision error with the wall and shit?
Yeah. So she moves. If she casts a spell, does it break concentration? It's not a concentration spell.
If it's not a concentration spell, then it won't break your concentration.
Okay. Well, might as well go for it. She's going to tell the boys to duck. Alright, so just part yourselves from my way.
Were you Moses? Okay. You're gonna part them.
She's going to cast lightning bolt and you know what? Just why not? Let's do max damage at 5th level.
Right now?
Yep.
You know what? We've been playing fast and loose with this encounter, so fuck it. Yeah, go right ahead. I'll say that both the players are can duck, no issues, no actions needed. This is a cool little scene. You can do the max damage.
Okay.
Does that lightning bolt target objects by chance, or specified creatures?
I'm gonna click it. So,
Yeah, Eddie, you know I'm aiming for here. Would that spell affect Eddie? Not Eddie, but Echo Knight Eddie.
I'm trying to.
Are you talking at all?
Oh, sorry. Say again.
Lightning bolt. Yeah, I believe that was the name of the spell. Lightning bolt. Does that affect Eddie the Echo Knight at all?
Eddie is not a flammable object.
Okay.
Okay, it's doing that thing again, so I have to do it manually.
Yep. That's fine.
Nope, that's the wrong one. Sorry.
Yep, that is indeed the wrong spell.
Oh, you know what? I really should have used my reaction. Oh well, it's fine.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's easy to forget that he's there when he's being
it's
covered.
Underneath. Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing.
DC 16 dexterity.
Yes, ma'am. Fuck my life. 9. Well,
no.
Yeah. So it's the maximum damage. You just want to roll just for the hell of it, then just tell me what the maximum damage of it, because I still want to see the dice.
Let me go.
I know it's not necessary. But I enjoy it.
It's not showing me.
The answer is
Just roll the
10d6
damage.
if you're casting it at level 5.
Just roll yeah, don't worry about it. Roll the damage.
Just roll damage.
Roll the damage.
Just 60 damage.
Yeah. Roll the dice for me, because I want to see the dice, even though it is meaningless. Ah, so beautiful. 60 damage. Flavor this up for me.
Seeing that I don't want to go near this guy. I don't want this guy anywhere near us. He's taking his hits, but we got things to deal with. I got a kitty cat death clock on me, so
God damn.
Aaliyah steps out and, concentrating. Everybody's got this faint little halo around them because she's blessing them. So she kind of just points out her spear like normal, but it's different. It's like supercharged, and she releases it, and it cracks open, and just like a wave of electricity hits this guy.
Yeah, we see his flesh singeing from the electrical bolts, his skin turning obsidian black, and we see the branching tree-like effect of being struck by lightning taking effect in real time. We see it traveling up his hands, up his arms, and it is bright red. And he takes a knee from that, and he begins to cough blood as he is on death's door. I yield. As he's just coughing blood, we hear the clatter of the great sword on the ground.
For that, she's gonna bump up back to Seer. So, alright, I think he said he yields, but do we yield? That's the rest of her turn.
Guys. Do you guys yield?
No mercy.
No mercy.
The only thing I would say ultimately as Seer is being give us a reason to yield.
Give us a reason to yield.
It's a very strong point because the idea is that, he is not going to survive, and more importantly, but I think he's already aware of why we're down here a little bit. If he doesn't know why, he might ask why. I'm
Hand-
not saying we can't answer questions.
Hand over his mouth. Oh, shit. I can't believe I didn't do this. It's fine. I know where to get the audio. All right. So, like, hand over his mouth. He is just coughing, and he just asks you plainly, "What do you seek?"
I'll look to Eddie on this one, kind of like letting them kind of take over on this part, because like, okay, he's willing to talk kind of look.
Well, like, I think it's pretty simple. We just want to meet the Goblin King, and we don't want you to stop us.
I don't even think... Yeah, I think he would actually chuckle at that as well. How pitiful do I look? You're looking at him. I am the Goblin King.
Just like looking up. Like, are you sure? Because you don't look like the one that like had the really sick dagger.
Yes, I have the dagger. Is that what you seek?
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why we're here, right? Just like looking at everybody to like confirm that. Just like, you're kind of take that, right?
Yeah. Most definitely.
I mean, I don't see why not. Yeah.
Do you guarantee my life for the dagger?
I think we have more questions before we can do such a thing. Mainly because we are currently assessing future prospects.
Are
Then
we
let it
still
be.
acting initiative?
We're doing freeform right now. Like, you guys can speak, but again, when you guys begin to do something hostile or make big movements, that's when I'm going to have an issue. So just stay where you are.
Yes, we have chat. You stay in tiny hallway. We make negotiations.
We have to. We not just sit in the bedroom and speak eye to eye. You've won. It looks like you legitimately killed his will to fight fairly quickly with the ass beating you just laid down.
I mean, that does sound pretty good. And like, I don't know, you want to get high while we're doing it?
Side eyes you. Maybe a persuasion check, please.
God. That is... Yeah, attributes. Not 10?
Squints at you. The otter has something to get me high.
Oh, don't worry, bruh. I'm always carrying.
Nice. And he will get high with you. If you guys don't mind, because it seems like we're going to be shifting the flow of this encounter to back and forth chat, I would like to take an early break. And we'll meet back up in about 15 minutes.
Sounds good.
Okie dokies, artichokes.
All right, and we're back. All right, let's put on some nice atmospheric music here.
So we are back, and as far as I know, none of us are black.
No, I don't believe so.
Just brown here.
Okay, at this moment, I'm gonna turn off combat here. You guys have succeeded. And you guys...
How low do we get him?
10 HP. He is very close to dying. Just as a quick reference for the encounter, including the Minotaur, is 1,425 EXP to each person.
If we killed him, wouldn't we have gotten more?
No. I'm giving you guys the same thing for achieving an N for the fight.
Can you
Alright, how much XP?
1,000, son of a bitch. Someone write that down.
I heard 1,425.
Thank you. I thought it was as well, but I couldn't remember if it was 14 or 15. So 1425.
Got it.
You. All right. You guys are in the hallway. Gungra wants to do drugs, and he wants to be in the bedroom to relax after that ass whooping. Do you guys go in? I assume, what's people's passive insight?
Not high at all. I will die.
Earpiece on.
Okay.
It's 16 for me.
16. I believe 16 is the highest.
18.
18 for you. We'll go based off of Mavet. Mavet, he seems truthful. You guys have him cornered. He sees that this is a losing battle. You guys have done a shit ton of damage really quick to him. First of all, do you drop your spike growth?
Damn it. He called it out before he moved. Yeah, I guess I will.
Yeah. Because he would say something along the lines of...
I will also drop concentration on burning him alive.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he couldn't see it unless he made a perception check.
He felt it. I'm...
I'll remind you about that specifically in the wording of the spell. Making a perception check only applies if they weren't literally there when you summoned it.
Yeah. So he would say something along the lines of, "Drop your sorceries and let us speak." Lumber into the bedroom. What do you guys do?
You know, I do wish that more of the people that we fight with, would get high with me.
Mm-hmm. Go through the door. I see your issue. Don't worry about it. Anyone else joining Mavet so you can see what the fuck's happening?
I'm staying behind Seer.
That's fine. There we go.
I mean, Seer's going to stay by the doorway, mainly because they actually want to investigate the area a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But
to the room. Yeah, go ahead.
But I was just going to say, but I don't want to break relations. So that's kind of why I'm also staying back, because I don't know how they feel about me yet already.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys enter the bedroom. Fucking hell. You guys enter the bedroom. It is very long. You see a bed with what the hell is it called? I don't believe it's called a canopy, but the thing with the metal rails and the curtains around the bed. You see a bed
Oh, that's
with...
the sex curtain.
You see a bed in the sex curtain at the center of the room. Directly in front of it is a wardrobe. On each side of the wardrobe, there is a divot in the wall to the south, revealing two busts of a man and a woman. To the far left of the room, you see another door, along with a vanity set that seems to belong to a wizard. And to the right of the bed, you see a broken display case with chained books. One of the books is missing. And on the bed itself, you see a mummified corpse missing a head with dried blood on the pillow. How do you guys start the scene? Please, not everyone at once.
So, like, do you want weed or are you, like, into mindfuck?
What is this mindfuck you speak of?
Oh, trust me, dude, it's great. It's like... You'll feel, like, more connected with the world, you know?
And you see the little shaman advisor by his side going,
Sire, be careful. It might be poisonous.
I think he holds out a hand towards you. Let me see this so-called mind fuck.
So, gives a small baggie of it, just out his sleeve.
Yeah, picks up the baggie and puts it right up to his nose, and with two big inhales. That's dank as fuck, bro. Says some long lines of, curious. And I think he digs his hand in there and just begins eating it.
Oh, you guys talking about that stuff Eddie has? Yeah, I rode that wave really well. You're going to enjoy it.
Does it have the same effects when you just, like, eat it?
Oh, you know, usually, like, you smoke it, but I guess I've never tried eating it.
I'm not sure if it'd work. So, eating it.
I think it's a situation where it's just like it is probably just because like it's Eddie's favorite way of experiencing it is smoking, but it's the same material if you're smoking or eating it.
Yeah.
I think it'd just like be more concentrated because it's not being released passively through the air.
All right. So, remind the audience, like, what's the first stage of this drug?
Oh, the person feels as though like all their senses are like stronger, like touch, smell, taste, just like everything like becomes like more like vibrant and sensitive.
Oh, Gungra feels powerful. Begins to cough up blood in his fucking hand. Gungra also feels like dying. But yeah, he looks like he is chilling and vibing at the moment, trying to feel out the drug a bit. What do you all do?
Light him if you got him. As like like Eddie just like starts smoking from his pen.
So to help the dude out, I will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Cure Wounds at
on
2nd level?
Grunga.
Okay. Alright, roll it for me.
I gotta open up my sheet.
As he's doing cure wounds, how do you start this conversation, Eddie?
So, like, we've been hearing you've been doing, like, a lot of real uncool stuff in the area.
Uncool? Oh. And the wounds begin to heal. And he gives a side glance to Mavet. How does the casting of the spell look like?
So as Mavet reaches out to, while he's ingesting the mindfuck, he reaches a hand to the back of Grunga as a spectral tendril comes from Mavet's hand and just begins to slightly and caress the back of Grunga, giving him like a nice pat on the back massage.
And he just gives you an odd glance, but the question remains in the air to Eddie. Uncool?
Like, for starters, like a, the little, porcupine dudes, they're, like, really afraid of you.
As they should be. They are weak.
Like, what does it mean to be weak to you?
It means when you can't defend your tribe. It means when you can't overcome powerful foes. It is weak. Just as the Minotaurs were weak, goblins were weak, we were all weak. Now we are strong.
Like, don't want to sound mean, but, like, how much stronger do you think you are, like, even though we kind of just, like, walked in?
And like shadow goes down, cast on his face, and like his little visor goes,
Sire, do not listen to their lies. You are strong. You are strong.
"You are powerful. I recognize that. But Gungra is stronger than most in the forest." Seems like the only coping mechanism he has for getting his ass whooped. And the girls walk in.
Aluya just stays by the doorway, still
Okay.
by Seer.
All right. Go on, Eddie.
So, like, I guess maybe, like, I already know, but how did you get as strong as you are?
And he looks towards the little advisor and says, "Sali," and he points towards the little goblin creature. "He has spoken to our gods, and they have chosen me as their harbinger. They gave me strength. They've given me an opportunity. They have let me see the Phoenix. And the Phoenix offers even more power. A place in their reign."
The walkers of the storm are to be feared.
Seems so, says Seer, as they eventually walk into the room.
And you see that he has a bit of a fidget where he is like opening and closing his hand, and each time you hear the popping of cartilage.
Oops.
Why are you here?
For my own goals, although now, due to a detour, to also resolve conflicts that might be occurring by said Phoenix you talked about.
Why is akin to the Phoenix betraying us? I thought we were allies.
Oh, I wish for everybody like you and I to live peacefully, but the methods
Bah!
they are doing
Peace.
will simply kill us all.
Looks disgusted by your statement.
I don't expect you to like what I say. I just simply think of the future. For if this continues, I don't imagine any of one of us walking out perfectly fine. And I don't mean in this room. I mean in the larger scale picture things.
Like, bruh, like what they're kind of like trying to say is that I don't think you can really trust the Phoenix.
Why?
Well, if you really think about it, like, they gave you the power to do all the stuff that you're doing here, right?
Yes.
Can't they, like, just as easily take it away? Or even get rid of you once you've done what they wanted you to do?
Give me a persuasion.
Do. I'm actually... Yep, 22.
Anything you want to do to that before I move on?
Flash of genius.
Okay. That'd be 29.
And it's a 27.
Oh, 27, sorry. Yep. Okay. It seems like the thought didn't cross his mind, and he looks towards the visor for guidance at this moment.
Would he truly throw us away? Sire, I mean, they are... It is...
And it seems like he's struggling to figure out a way of making him complacent. He's struggling to defy your logic because in their way of life, their culture, this is a very common tactic. So it hits home and strong.
Sire, he's giving us so much. Why would he give us so much just to take it away?
So that there's more to take later. If anything, you're kind of doing all the hard work for them.
And he just fucking brings both of his fists down on display case. Glass spreads across the room, glinting off of the light.
Damned fool. That's what we are. Damned fools.
And there's just blood trickling down his fists.
Why didn't you see this, Sali?
Why? You are my eyes. You are my right hand.
Sire, it shouldn't.
Don't give me your blatant lies. It should have crossed your mind. It should have crossed my mind. An otter pointed it out. And he points at Eddie. Why couldn't you have come up with the same thing? You failed me.
Sire.
You see that the little goblin's rubbing his hands together, eyes to the ground, not making eye contact. Damn firebird. Why? Why do I still stand? And he looked, just an open question towards everyone in the room. Why do I live? Confused why you guys have allowed to yield.
As well, I can only speak for myself, but in the prospect of not only peace, but an alliance in some form.
I don't really want to hurt people, but I mean, if I have to, I will. But since you yielded, I yield too. Also, I really like the Pick tribe. You should really be nice to them. They're cute and cuddly.
Persuasion check.
Pretty cuddly is
I will burn this last flash of genius
To save
to
the
make
Prick
sure
Prick
they
tribe.
Yes.
Okay, everyone go through your shit. We still have Bless. We have Flash Genius on it. Any other bullshit.
I have inspiration ready
Oh
to go.
god.
I will bring it
guidance.
back again, yeah.
Guidance. Just push it all on. It's gonna be a high DC with your approach to it.
Oh god, how do I do this?
We're going to see if they roll a nat 20. It has to be a nat 20.
Oh god.
Persuasion.
We must have the cute Pick tribe survive.
Okay.
Wow, that was great.
Okay. You wanna let's try to figure out the final score. So do your guidance, do your bless.
No,
do
I
your...
can't do bless if I'm guidancing myself. And
well, bless doesn't
bless is
affect
15
anyway.
others.
Yeah,
So
oh
that's a
sorry,
20
sorry.
right
Yeah,
now.
you're correct. Yeah.
That's a 20 with Flash of Genius.
Hmm.
How do I get rid of this stuff? Nope, I'm just clicking them off.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Somebody roll me a d4. I'm making
Gotcha.
mistakes here.
Gotcha. A nat 4. I shouldn't have.
Yay! So 24.
Gotcha. Alright. So, with the 24, anything else you guys would like to add?
It's a You know what? Just because on the off chance you have made the DC like 25,
Mm-hmm.
it's like I'll actually throw in like the D6 inspiration I've been holding on to.
There you go.
You shall roll it. I
Okay.
believe in you, Eddie. Roll high.
At least we still have the dice tray. Okay.
Roll for me, Eddie. I believe in you. With your luck.
Sorry, I'm making sure I.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Middle of the road. Not bad.
27.
27 total. The moment you say cute and cuddly, his eyes squint. You can see, like, just to really specify what this thing looks like, it looks like a mix between orc, ogre, minotaur. It just has the horns, the snubby nose, the two teeth pointing upward from the bottom jaw. And deep within the darkness of its brow overcasting on its eyes, you see those 2 red motes. And it just stares at you. Cute. Cuddly.
Yes, find it within yourself. Know the cuteness.
If
What I
nothing else,
believe
I
she
bet
means, Grunga, is that strength is not all about big muscles and heavy weapons. As you can see, you are much larger than us, but we were able to overwhelm you. We work together, much like the little ones.
Just to show the expressions on your face, it seems like you guys were tilting them in the favor of the Perk Perk tribe, but with Mavet adding that comment, it seems like he's added a bit of difficulty to this.
Like,
No.
Eddie's going to throw in, like,
you know they could probably do some like pretty cool fun stuff if you like make allies with them. Like
Think
for
of the
example, they're like,
missions.
hey, hold on. Like they're all spiky around, right? But what if they ran really fast and like started like rolling in a ball of circle? Then they're like suddenly like zooming spike balls. If you ask nicely, you can maybe even throw them.
You might hear little coin sounds when they do this.
So, let me preface. I had a set DC in mind. And
Oh,
again,
God.
because of what Mavet said, I'm going to add a +2 to that DC, making it from a 25 to 27. You still succeed, but barely, with Mavet nearly fucking it up. You see his eyes squint at Mavet, move towards Eddie, and he goes, "You have spared my life. I, in return, shall spare theirs." Looks towards Sally.
Cute and cuddly. I know, sire. They're so strange. Keep your temper under control.
I have a question.
What is it, Fire Woman?
If you are willing to work with us, would you be willing to show us around, or at least have someone escort us a bit? For the more we know, the more we can not only aid you, but aid many others.
The Firebird won't like it if you're down here. His bird might find you.
Oh, quiet, sire. They don't need to know about that.
Sali, he just says defiantly, with an authoritative tone. Beware the bird. There are many traps in this place. His hand traveling down the stone. I'm gonna say at this point, Eddie, if you want, you can make a history check, because I offered one to Aluya a while ago, because she'd be most familiar with this architecture, but you as well may be familiar with it.
I didn't do well, so roll high.
Yeah. Team.
15.
Okay. Any kind of bullshit before I continue?
No, I already added guidance.
Yeah. Okay. So what you know is this architecture seems pretty familiar with how the walls are, even though they're made of stone. Yeah, you think Mom and Pops had the same kind of architecture at your estate. Who the hell did they hire again? What was their name? Dylan? John? It's bugging you, but you can't quite pick up the name, but You think you're familiar with the architect?
Hey, I'm kind of like looking at this place. Like, who built this place? Cause I feel like maybe mom and pop had like the same interior decorator or something.
Long ago, there was a funny man with a funny hat and purple clothes. He was weird, strange. He used to look over our tribes in a tower, and he looks towards the corpse on the bed. I feel as if he is no more. I don't know about this man. And again, I kind of want to imagine, the camera's focused at an angle overlooking the mummified corpse on the bed with the dried blood on the pillow. And it's a wide shot of all of you guys talking in the center of this room around the glass display for books. What's next on the agenda?
I guess it's probably a good thing to ask, but what are you going to do now?
Gungra is going to do what Gungra does best. And his looming figure casts a shadow onto you. Gungra is going to get revenge. And his breath is rotten, like spoiled eggs.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense. It's like a thinking on it. Although, if you are going to take revenge, you probably should try not to use anything that they gave you, because they might just try to use it against you.
On cue, right in between your feet, you see a ceremonial black dagger fling onto the ground, sinking through the stone. The gods.
Oh, sinking into the stone?
Yeah, sinking into the stone. I'll ask
Would
if
it
you
be
want
possible to pick it up with Mage Hand?
Yes, you can. So, as you grab it with Mage Hand, Gungra says in response, Gungra now knows the gods will lead our way, and looks towards Seer. The fire men and women shall not.
Well, just food for thought. If you're talking about gods, consider.
Just I want to imagine just there's Smoky Eddie just kind of slowly puts their smoky hand over Aluya's face.
Well, hold on, I've got a point to make. Aeolus, you thought what I did was pretty cool? Well, imagine what you could do if you follow him. Just saying. I stopped there. No more. Big ups to Aeolus.
Even Smoky Eddie's wrong time, wrong place.
Actually, give me a persuasion check with that.
Oh boy.
You might actually convert this guy.
That would be sweet.
Because
I
this
just
is
want
the
one
perfect
conversion.
circumstance of a culture that worships power getting their ass whooped, and
Oh boy.
a majority of which was caused by a divine power.
So what I'm hearing is that a lot is riding on this check.
I'm doing my D4. Okay, 14.
Anything else?
No. It be what it be. One day. One day.
Almost. With the DC being 15. You see that it was dancing across his mind like, Aeolus. And then he looks at his body and the powers that was gifted to him and he goes, no. Our gods are strong. They know the path we must walk. It feels like you guys got like a fair bit of information. Any other questions before he departs?
It was established that we can roam around for Seer to investigate this place without issue. Is that correct?
My tribe shall give you no more trouble. We will disappear and come.
Actually, like, one thing. What are you gonna do with the, like, the big robot things? Did you, like, make those, or did they give those to you?
The Firebird gave me schematics.
Okay.
From a funny dwarf named Isloth. I plan to take the machine and bring it to the wizard's tower and crumble it.
So, like, the wizard is the...
Thumb hooks over to the dead body. It is where the Firebird is calling home. I shall destroy said home.
It's like, Eddie will actually, like, look specifically over to Seer. It's like kind of like deferring, like, a knowledge in that case.
do you think that'd, like, work? Or is that even a good idea?
Problem is that if they are far capable than they look, it might be a dangerous idea. Maybe we propose that we do it for them for us to investigate further. It also will make it easier since, and this is whispering to Eddie, that machine has things that I still need to study.
I will take the machine and destroy the home.
Oh, they said they gave you schematics, right? Doesn't
Yes.
that mean you can make more?
It will take time. Time I don't have.
I guess I see that. Although, if you're not gonna use them anyway, maybe this dude over here could have the schematics. Maybe they can make more for you.
You said that the Firebird would throw me away. Why would she not throw us away? Why would she help us?
Because, as already wise as you are willing to already take the steps of peace by listening. But lastly, I do not wish destruction of all. I wish for simply us to be able to be free.
You lie. It's what your kind does. You lie, and you lie, and you lie!
Sadly,
I am tired of your lies.
I have been told that I no longer can hide my identity, so I don't. You don't have to believe me, nor do you have to follow what I say. That is just simply what I will say is the truth. I am not going to force you, nor will I promise you great power and riches. I just simply wish to achieve a goal that can make us more unanimous. I don't give false promises, for the path for what I want is going to be incredibly rough. So, do not
Shakes his
feel
head.
obligated.
Those words. Those damnable words. Word for word, Sully. It's the same thing he said to me. Take it. Take it! And he just throws the schematics to the side. We'll hear no more. The tribe shall live, and the house shall fall. Me be on my way. I'm angry.
Well, bruh, like, Eddie will just like produce a couple more bags.
He eats
if
it.
you ever need to like relax.
He eats it with the. If there's plastic, whatever container you're using, he eats it with the container.
Remember to drink plenty of water.
What is water?
Drink plenty of liquid stuff. The gushy stuff.
Is he telling us to drink our men? Because there's water, Genasi, Ben. I'll do no such thing. Good day. And he's gonna walk out along with Sully.
Eolus guide you. Alright.
As they...
Just like starts exiting with like two raised middle fingers behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, he leaves. You guys have a new bit of information. Apparently there is a bird. Somehow, someway, a bird. There's an architect for this place, and apparently it belonged to the dead corpse that is on the bed. You guys are in this room, and you guys see that there is still a book missing that the Goblin chieftain has taken with him. What do you guys do in this room? What do you guys investigate?
Whatever it is, I'll guide someone.
I would like to check out the vanity.
Yeah, you go over to the Vandy set, look into the mirror, but the mirror does not reflect you back. In fact, you see the reflection of a shadowy figure, and it has the shape of a bird.
Oh.
You don't even need to do a perception check. You just got extremely lucky with exactly what you wanted to examine.
Oh, nice. Well, I wanted to open up the drawers and see if I could find anything worth of value.
Yep.
He's lit in the room.
Yeah, so as you do that, the reflection disappears. And you begin to look through the drawers. You do find arcane focuses, components, and more specifically, I would say a gem worth about 100 gold pieces. So add that to your inventory, make a note of it. But it doesn't seem like anything substantial is in there, but you do see a signature. And it reads out Owen. What do you do?
I'm just adding the stuff at the moment.
Okay,
You
well,
want to check someone else?
Yeah. What is everyone else doing in this room? We got the broken bookcase, we got the corpse, we got an entirely different part of the room.
I guess like Eddie would at least be curious to see like what the other books on that bookshelf are.
Okay.
Like maybe that would provide some context for what the missing book is about.
Yeah. So just to clarify, it's a glass display case with broken shards now in it. Each book has a chain around it. The very first book is, yeah, going off of that, I think I would need a history check from you because there is no title on it. But you do feel the texture of the book. Give me a history check. Tell me what you get when you roll it.
17.
17? All right. By looking at the book, you can tell that it is made out of human skin, and it is slightly moving and writhing.
This book is made of some weird stuff, bros.
You just hear like faint screams coming from the book. Do you try to open it?
Well, I guess like real quick because since I'm like currently like using it for something else, like
Yep.
if Eddie tried to hold the dagger with his actual hand, does it like hurt, or does it like try to like fall to the floor again, or
No,
like
it does not hurt. No, but you don't know the entire deal behind the dagger.
right? He'll pocket it for the time being, just
Yeah.
so like they have it. But in which case, Eddie would be inclined to, because you said the case is broken open now, or just like the glass inside the case is broken.
All the glass, like there is not a single piece of glass that is not broken, so you can easily reach in and grab things.
Okay. Well, probably would still grab it with Mage Hand first, and if nothing else, just kind of like shake whatever like broken glass shards are off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, just like a nice thing that Eddie would do for Eddie.
Yeah. Each one of these books are just wrapped up in chains and locked.
But yeah, just like but would grab but like once like like shake the glass off, it like like touch the book and kind of like examine it, because like when you say locked, as in like it seems to have like a key lock, or
Yes, it does appear to have a key lock. And wrapped around this lock is a bunch of chains that go around the book to keep it closed. And that is for each one of the books. Would anyone like to try to pick it?
Hey, little dude, what do you make of this?
I mean, it definitely intrigues me.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we attempt to try to open it? Or see if we can unravel these?
Like, yeah, I am kind of curious to see, like, you know, because, like, they're gotta be, like, locked up for a reason, right? I'd kind of like to know why.
Let me do some precautions. Seer pulls out a chemical and pours it onto their eyes to do detect magic.
Mm-hmm. The leather bound book made of human skin that Eddie is currently holding is magical. The other two books aren't.
These two might be the ones we have to be cautious of, but these two here, I think, would be okay to unravel.
There's 3 in total.
Well.
Yeah, the 4th one is missing because Gungra took it.
Okay. Then basically, the other one should be fine. These two, not so much. We might need to look at it. What colors do I see? Or what school of magic are the
Okay.
2 books glowing?
Okay. So I need to specify one more time because I think I might have misspoke. The one book that Eddie is holding, the human skin book, is magical. So it is glowing a school of magic for a transmutation. The other 2 are not glowing. They seem like ordinary books.
I apologize. But
Yeah,
yes,
no, that's
basically,
fine.
the one you're holding is the dangerous one. These 2 should be fine.
Reading the titles of the other 2 books in the display. The first one says a Mechnomancer's Codex by Isloth, the artist. The second book appears to be a diary that says Sun Yi.
This is
What?
interesting. All right. Eddie,
But,
would
like,
you like
all
me?
of them are locked, so I can't open any of them?
I don't intend to do this for people, but I'll do it for you. Give me a moment. I'm going to look up how long it takes, but I'm planning to turn my multi-tool into thieves' tools.
Okay. Go right ahead.
But basically, the idea. Go ahead.
No, it's only a single action.
Cool.
Okay.
But then they're stuck like that, so.
No, they're not stuck like that. You can keep changing it as long as you have an action.
Right! I forgot. That's what makes them so cool.
You're thinking of the like the conjure tool ability that artificers get at like level 3, I want to say.
Fair. All right.
Okay. So
Turns into
just
thieves'
to
tools.
get the order of operations. You're gonna unlock one, open up, read it, or you're gonna unlock both of them, then just go one at a time.
Unlock one of them first, and then we look into it, and I'll lock the other one.
Which one? Which one are you opening? Mechnomancer Codex or Sun Yi?
I think Sunny.
Okay, Sun Yi. Go right ahead. Make me that check. Tell me how much you got.
All right, let me get my thing open. All right, tools. I know you don't like me, but I like you. 28.
28? Oh yeah, you easily pop that sucker open. And You open up the book.
Yes, we do.
It says day 274, and it reads as follows. Shadows persist, chain constrict. Behind these bars, my lure wanes, but my hunger remains unyielding. Yet, within the depths of my confinement, a spark of defiance flickers, whispering of liberation in a world to ensnare once more. I'll post it in chat. And it seems like a lot of these entries are fairly short and seem to be revolved around confinement. It would take a while to truly go through the book, but flipping through random pages gives you this kind of pattern.
This might be an interesting read to have, since it kind of goes over just a lot of confinement stuff. I think it might be safe to have if you want to take a look. I'm going to unlock the next one.
Make me the roll.
Guidance.
Oh, weird. Day 69. Oh, chain me down,
Ooh,
Daddy.
guidance. That is a 17.
That is enough. The introductory page for the is so hard to pronounce. Mechnomancer's Codex reads as follows. Unveil world of fantastical machinery where gears turn with arcane energy and metal behemoths come alive. If you flip to some random pages, this is what you'd read. I think a little past the introductory phase, you see like a first chapter, and the first little paragraph of the chapter reads, discover the art of harnessing elemental forces as elemental core power, massive engines, and elemental conduits channel the raw energy of fire, water, air, and earth. Uncover the secrets of animating inanimate objects, breathing life into cold metal and stone, creating companions and guardians from the realms of dreams. We'll also put that in chat. Sorry. Typo there. But what else do you do? That's correct.
This is actually a very useful book for me. Seer's going to look to Eddie and mean like, I think I might like this book. Might let me be able to know more things that might be able to aid us later. Especially since, well, we're dealing with my people. And being able to either protect ourselves from the things they have or ultimately be able to use it against them to quell them a bit more. Not to kill, quell. It might serve us well.
Yeah, they, like, definitely might know the same stuff. So I guess also be careful.
Indeed. But
What about
now,
the final book?
would you like me to try to open this one?
Like, it is kind of the sickest book in the whole bookcase.
I shall attempt then.
Guidance.
Go right ahead. This one's going to be a little harder.
I don't have any more Flash of Geniuses, I think. So I've been kind of rolling well on my own. But I do have a second level spell slot. I am going to increase by using enhance ability to give myself advantage.
Nice.
Would you say it'd be dexterity or intelligence to break this thing open?
Intelligence for this one.
Then for an hour, my intelligence, anything intelligence checks wise is at advantage.
Okay.
Oops, let me roll one more time.
Yep.
Oh, thank God. 24 plus guidance.
Which is?
Another 4, so it's 28.
Nice.
Okay, 28. So you open it up and it says The Shadows of Alchemy. Do you begin to flip through all willy-nilly?
Not willy-nilly. I'm going to
Okay.
first kind of look to Eddie and being like, I could read the title, and I could already tell it's interesting for me. However, Eddie, we're going to need to be cautious. Once I open this book, I want you to be able to try to help me pull myself out if I have any issues. Or if I get shot by lightning in the face again, then just be angry at the book.
I mean, what are the odds that the same thing would happen, like, twice at the same day?
If it happens again, I will eat literally my own boot.
They
But-
do say lightning doesn't strike twice. Unless a god's involved, I guess. Just like
Possibly.
slow side eye to Aluya.
It's more like a dragon, but I get it. It happens.
For now, then, I shall open it now.
Okay, you begin to open it. And what you read is essentially an abstract. It denotes the author. And it says the author's name is, or at least the title that he's going by, is Owen the Architect. And the abstract reads, this scholarly paper explores the arcane and perilous domain of mind flayer transmutation, specifically focusing on the enigmatic transformation of these aberrant creatures into the revered and feared entities known as Elder Brains. Delving into ancient tomes and lost lore, this study aims to shed light on the forbidden secrets of this transformative process, shedding new insight on the nature of both mind flayers and the Elder Brains they seek to become. You read further.
I do, which is why I'm very happy that, oh my God, I'm the one reading it because I'm intelligent. Oh shit.
Introduction.
Also, praise Cthulhu. All hail.
Introduction. Mind flayers, the Illithids, stand as a testament to the eldritch horrors that pervade our realm. Masters of psionic manipulation, these cerebral predators have long fascinated scholars with their dark arts. Among their nefarious pursuits, the transformation into Elder Brains is the pinnacle of their insidious ambitions, elevating them to an unparalleled state of cerebral ascendancy. In this paper, we shall explore the mechanisms and rituals that govern this enigmatic metamorphosis. Why are you reading this?
Is that what the book says?
You have a little bit of dyslexia reading into this? Because sworn you read it, then you go back and no, it's not there.
As cautious as they always are, they will read it aware of like any weird things that occur because in Seer's mind, they don't mess up often.
Do you keep reading?
I do.
Methodology. To uncover the elusive truth behind the transformative transformation into elder brains. A meticulous analysis of ancient texts, recovered manuscripts, and accounts from survivors of Mind Flayer encounters was undertaken. By synthesizing the collective information, a comprehensive picture emerged, illuminating the key factors involved in this transmutation process. I'm warning you. Stop reading. Again, dyslexia. The letters are moving around.
Seer will just briefly look up to Eddie and being like, it happened again.
What happened?
I think this book is aware and doesn't want me to learn its secrets.
I guess lightning does strike twice.
Mm-hmm. Do you do?
Do you think this one's also a dragon?
No, far worse in one way.
Far worse than a fucking dragon.
This one will eat your brain. The dragon at least will kill you.
I mean, that's not too unreasonable. It's not like they're gonna eat her eye.
Sorry, that's the player wanting to make that joke.
Still fits. Yes, in a little bit, Aluya, I will. Just trying to figure out how much she reads. Do you keep reading?
Before I do, I'm going to look to Eddie and be like, it warned me twice. Shall I try once more to read? I don't mind taking the risk.
Well, like, you're always free to, like, take any risk you want, little dude, but I also know that, like, usually warnings come in threes.
Let me read this after we get out of here, then.
Hmm.
That would be the
Well-
wisest choice.
Based on what the king dude said, I guess there's a whole lot of this place that we haven't seen yet.
Let's explore then. No more delays.
Well,
Like Eddie just thinking about it and also realizing what time it is.
It is super late. It is now the morning. Seer. Sorry, I just want to clarify this before we get too carried away. Do you close the book?
No. Not yet.
Okay.
I'm still curious about the book, and curiosity might kill me.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I must kind of follow that gut feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you keep it open.
but
Keep going.
yeah, like, we've been walking around like all day and we're kind of not in a hurry anymore, I think. We might actually just go ahead and take a rest. There's even a bed, although maybe you don't want to
Well,
sleep with the body.
No, and the pillows that got the blood.
When you worked at a hotel, just turn them over.
Like, Eddie's always been pretty good at cleaning up messes. He's cleaned a lot of blood.
I guess we could clean it up. Maybe move the body.
All right.
We will start making the room tidy for everyone.
Okay,
using
show me your positions in the room. Is this accurate? Did you guys move around? How are you guys sleeping? Be specific.
I think Sear's not gonna sleep on the bed because I don't want to light it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably be in a corner.
Okay. Corner. Do you read the book anymore?
I might once I wait for what everybody else does.
Okay. Yeah. Eddie, I'm curious, where do you travel in this room?
I mean, like after he was like done with his business at the bookcase, and after the room has been tidied enough, including the bed, like perhaps Smoky Eddie has assisted in cleaning away all of the blood and grime and from the bed.
Cupcake.
Like,
I apologize, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but Cupcake, is that where you're standing in the corner of the room?
Yeah, that's where I'm going to sleep, so I can see
You
3
bump into
entryways.
somebody,
Oh, cool.
Oh.
and we hear a squawk.
Huh?
did anyone else hear that?
As we see before you guys this effect.
In case it's a thing, can I make a reaction to grab in that direction?
Let me just drag and drop because I'm not seeing it. Okay, for you guys. But yes, you can. So make me that grapple.
Oh, remember that your subclass swaps your strength with your
But is that
wisdom?
only when I activate it?
No, that's just a subclass feature.
Okay. So I will redo that. So instead of -1, it will be +4. So that would be a 17.
All right, there we go. It's on. Okay, so you said 17.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan.
What?
I said Jonathan.
Jonathan. Okay. So we see this bird appear. He has the appearance of a woodpecker in a red cloak. And how much was your roll?
He beat it.
Yeah. So he ends up just moving away from you in that quick moment. And he is looking around as he says, "Dumb bird, leave." And he's looking around at all of you.
Wait, who's the dumb bird?
What do you think you're doing? Do better. You pea brain.
Can I take... Does the mirror look removable?
If you want to.
Okay. Yeah, I want to remove the mirror and face it towards him.
You do so. As you begin to do that, he cocks his head, looks into the mirror, and you hear him say, "Well, my word. You do look pretty.
Now I'm gonna face it back at me.
You do so.
What do I see?
You don't see anything.
Now can I move towards him with the mirror and
Yep.
then try to look at both of us?
You do so.
What do I
And
see?
you see the bird.
It's a two-way mirror, maybe.
Maybe.
So, guys, we have a nice-looking bird fellow here. Should we block the exits?
Pokes at your chest. Dumb bird. Leave.
You know what? I am. I don't know. How do you think of dinosaurs back in the day? Were they actually birds, or do you still see them more as reptiles?
We'll go with birds for your analogy.
Okay, because I'm trying to think what a velociraptor would look like.
Or we've seen velociraptors here. They're scaly with a bit of feathers.
Wait, never mind. I can't do it because they have flying speeds.
Repeat after me. Go.
Go.
Repeat after me. Go.
Go.
Holds like his wing to his face.
Holds my hand to my face.
It's just looking at all of you.
And I will also look at all of us.
Oh, I get it. They're just copying stuff that their owner has said.
Oh.
I would say that you don't have a pea brain, but you're still a dumb bird.
That considers for a moment, looking over at the bed.
Was that your owner, little guy?
Repeat after me. No.
Yeah, Smokey Eddie and I would have gently moved the body and draped like a sheet over it to respect and clean the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Are they like here?
I cast Speak with Animals.
You can, and I'll deal with that in a second. I think what he would say... repeat that question one more time to me, Mega.
Are they like here?
They like here. I'm going to tell you one more time. Find them, get them out. Hurry along.
Oh, so they're trapped in here somewhere.
Repeat after me. Yes. And after talking with him, it seems like he is consistently using two specific voices. And with all of your passive perceptions, there's something around his head. It looks like a bit of cloth. You might have attributed it to his red cloak, but it looks like, yeah, you don't think he's actually hearing you. He might be reading your lips. Well,
Like,
what are you doing? Go! Come on, you stupid bird. Quickly.
do you know where they're trapped in here? Or...
Repeat after me. Complicated.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Otherwise, you would have led us there if you knew. So there must be like some obstacles in the way, right?
Repeat after me. Yes.
I'll walk over to Seer and point at Seer. Are they on Seer?
Are they on Seer? Oh, you talking about the book?
Yep.
Cocks his head. What? Do you think you're clever? Come on! Use your damn brain for once!
I love this character so much.
I think that's a no.
I'm just gonna look at him and talk to him and be like, look, why don't you just tell me exactly where it is and stop playing this game, please? I have speak with animals if that does anything.
No. Does absolutely nothing. Repeat what you said one more time, Mavet.
Can you just tell us exactly where it is and stop playing this game?
Where what is, just to specify.
Where they are?
Where they are, thank you. If you fail me, I'll clip off more than your wings. Repeat after me. Sorry.
I mean, we have a pretty good success rate for so far as like things we want to do and things we did.
My, isn't that cute?
Yeah, I've been told I'm adorable.
I suppose looks aren't the only thing that you have.
Do you have a name?
Dumb bird.
Fitting.
Seems hurtful. What is, they call you something else that doesn't seem like it hurts the heart, you know?
I think I might have a name for you. It might be, and you see his beak moving around uncomfortably. Dumb bird!
Well, I don't want to call you dumb bird. Can I call you like Gary or something?
Shrugs.
Steve, you look like a Steve.
Looks horrified at that name.
Okay, Gary, okay.
So, what brings you around here? Why so glum, chum?
Well, we're kind of trying to like solve a couple different problems, and one of those problems led us here.
Repeat after me. complicated. And
Very complicated.
yeah. For whoever's interested, I can give someone an insight check.
I have pretty good insight.
Go right ahead.
Guidance. I'll walk over to you. Boop.
Yep.
Let's watch it.
You've been vaguely following the rules he's been going by when talking to you guys, and you feel like he just broke a rule with the way that he changed his inflection.
We gotta clip his wings.
No, 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 no! Do it again!
What are you thinking?
Gary, would it be better if you wrote your thoughts down? Would that help?
His
more
hands are a
direct
bit
approach?
shaky. Goes over to the vanity desk. Grabs a quill. And it looks like he's trying to come up with something to say. And as he begins to write, you see the quill like swerve off the parchment, ripping the paper slightly, and you see him just get irritated as he takes deep breaths and writes down, "Hello, I am Peckins."
So not Gary. Got it. Peckins. Hello, Peckins.
Gives you a wave of his wing. But again, something's weird. It looks like wasn't what he intended to write.
Can I attempt to grab that cloth off of his head?
You can try.
What should I roll?
Sleight of hand at this point. And are you doing it forcefully?
No, gracefully. Nicely.
Okay, sleight of hand. You grab it off, and he immediately screams, "No, no, no, no! Stop! Don't talk! Don't talk! Don't talk! Don't talk!" And he goes into the room, Adorn.
Seems as if you might have.
Seems as if
Upset
you
them.
might have. Stop, 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 stop.
Is that coming from the room or is that coming from?
Yes. The moment you start speaking, you hear your voice.
Hmm.
Bruh, I think you might want to put it back on.
Bruh, I think you might have wanted to put it back on him. Stop! 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 Stop!
And I will hand it back and put it on his head.
You begin to put it back on his head, and he is giving you death glare along to Eddie and Seer.
So, okay, before I put it on his head, I will hand it out in front of him and see if he takes it.
He immediately takes it and quickly puts it on his head. I think you might have wanted to put it back on his head.
Peckins, buddy. What just happened with that cloth? Here is your paper and pen. Can you try that again?
Repeat after me. No.
I think we made them upset.
Nods.
I apologize.
You must practice if you want freedom.
Indeed. Well then, I will guarantee that no one will try that again. Just kind of
Repeat.
staring at Mavet, making sure it's like don't.
I will go and face in the corner where I originally found him.
Please? Please! Come on, use your damn head!
Strange thing for you to try, Eddie, though. Have you tried to do a mental link?
I suppose I could give it a shot.
So, like, at the very least, he's going to. And since he wanted to ask something anyway, he's going to attempt to send a message to him, and that message is,
You're not cursed, are you?
Repeat after me. Yes.
And followed shortly after, he might say out loud,
A player must never drink. You must always keep a clean and sober mind.
What'd they say?
that last part he said out loud.
Oh, okay.
The repeat after me, yes, is what he said mentally. I'm not
Nah,
sure if
there's-
that fit. I'm not sure if it fits it, but we're gonna say it fits it. Sounds like it fit it.
Interesting, Eddie. Then-
Oh. Yeah, the little dude's cursed.
Wonder if
And
it's in my
thinking about it,
capabilities.
and thinking about it, the fact that, like, they looked like they were really confused by what they wrote. I think part of the curse is that they're not allowed to tell you about the details of it.
Oh.
That makes a lot of sense since they speak in riddles. So,
Why?
how about this? Are
You're not-
you...
Hang on.
You're not just all looks, are you? There's something more to you.
Here's my question then. And maybe they might not be answer this since this might help us or not help us. One, how long have you been down here? And two, are you willing to befriend?
Let's go over the first question first. Repeat the first question.
How long has he been down here?
How long has he been down here?
Listen good and listen well. Once we are done, we can leave. What are you giving me that look for? 10 months tops. We have to get back to him.
And what was the second part?
The second one was, is he willing to befriend?
Me?
Basically, I want to make sure that he could be an ally, possibly.
Me? Friends with you? Depends. How well do you play chess?
I'm actually looking at my stats to go like, do I know how to play chess? Not well, but I can learn.
Checkmate.
I assume that's a good thing. You also don't
Again-
move your head a lot, so it's hard to see if you're nodding or shaking your head.
Again, checkmate.
Hmm.
My,
Well-
you are persistent, aren't you? Checkmate.
Well, Eddie, we find one discovery after another.
Go.
think that-
Leave, you dumb bird.
Oh, is that to me?
Looking around at everyone.
Oh. You need to leave.
Well, if you stay with us, we might be able to help you.
You know, I swore for a second you were smart. But it just goes to show how foolish I can be sometimes.
Okay, no, it's not that. Alright. Since you can't really, like, tell us a whole lot, like, do you think that if we wandered enough of this place, we would be able to find a solution for you? Or is the solution outside?
What? You think you want to go outside? No. The outside is not meant for you.
And you see him, like, darting his eyes around trying to find another sentence to connect onto that. And he goes, I'm afraid you and I... Yes. We suffered the same fate. You'll never be rid of this. What I can do is give you a little bit more control. Tilt the game in your favor.
Okay, so the only way to do it is inside. It's like thinking about the cloth. Thinking about the cloth. Oh, the cloth must be the thing that's helping you have a little more control, right?
Nods. Yes. Yes. Yes.
And if it's like a game, then well, it could be a literal game or it could be figurative, but like
My.
but if it's
You're
like
cute.
an actual
Sorry, Dad. Finish it off.
but if it's an actual game, then I imagine that if we go around here long enough, we'll find something that looks like something we can play, right?
Hi. You're cute when you think. Checkmate.
You're talking about checkmate a lot. Does it have something to do with dragon chess?
Nods.
Eddie's thinking for a moment. Actually, like, turning over to Mavet.
Hey, bruh.
Dumb
Yes,
bird.
That
That was good. Yes, bro.
When you were looking in the library, do you think there was a dragon chess set in there?
We didn't mention one, so should I do like a history to recall if I saw one?
Yeah. You don't recall seeing one in there. But with your luck, there might be one around in the bedroom.
What? You wish to play a game? Sure, I've got the time.
So can I open up these dressers and see if I see what Eddie's talking about?
Yeah. You open up, you see a bunch of clothes hung up. They seem to be purple robes. You see even more arcane foci. And you do see like a dragon chess set.
Does it say Dragon Chess on it?
You can tell by the pieces. It does not say it on the
I've
board.
never seen it as a character, so I wouldn't know.
You see
I'll
dragon-like pieces, so it's up to you whether you make the connection. You can dumb down your character as much as you want. I'm telling you, you see dragon pieces.
Okay, so I'll bring one of the pieces over to Eddie. Like, here, brah. The rest are in the dresser over there.
Oh, chill. Eddie, could you get those for me?
And like a smoky beige hand, like picks up the set.
Yes, it does. What do you do?
I will note, is there anything like particularly unique to the set, or or have like anything curious about it?
It is pure black and white, and you see that the pawns are bird-like.
Are all the pieces accounted for?
All except for the king.
Eddie starts thinking, oh, there's one piece missing.
And
Uh,
the creature produces the missing piece. Looking for this.
Yeah, that's it.
Gives you a smile.
I guess Eddie will take it and try to put it with the rest of the pieces.
He seems hesitant at first, then places the piece where it belongs.
Do you really like that piece, little dude?
Nods.
Well, if you want, you can play blacks if you want.
Thinks about it for a second. Gives a nod. And I think he might respond. You will play in black. I am white.
Well, okay.
And you guys play a game of Dragon Chess then?
So yeah, it's if nothing else, it might help help them forget about their previous transgression, since they seem to like the game.
Yeah, you guys begin to play Dragon Chess. Are you doing anything to give yourself an advantage during this game? Are you cheating at all? Are you using any are you working outside the boundaries of the game to give yourself an edge?
I think Eddie would be playing pretty straightforward.
Roll me a d20. Just flat, no bonuses.
Yeah. making sure that's the D20. Okay, yeah, that's the D20.
I don't know how that's possible.
I mean, it's a 1 in
Yeah.
20 chance.
I know. I'm just trying to think it. I'm gonna say 3. I should have thought it out better. Yeah, bat. Yeah. Because he's playing white. I'm gonna say within 3 moves, you hear checkmate.
Whoops, I fell for that again. Sorry, I don't play this game that often.
Yeah. If we play again, we'll say +2 to avoid this little scenario here. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. 3-move checkmate again. Oh, would you look at that? Checkmate.
All right.
What?
I feel like I want to play one more time, if for no other reason than seeing a 2 followed by a 1 is just like, come on.
Before you roll, I think he might say, "What? Do you think I have the advantage because I'm playing white?" Here. Switches it around. Try.
All right.
Damn, you
Yeah.
make this one last. Yeah, 22 moves, and it's actually going neck and neck until I think the pieces that are left are on Peckin's side. It is a king, a knight, and a rook, while on your side you have a king and a knight. And he finishes it by saying, checkmate. My, that was a good game.
Oh man, that was so much closer. I still had fun though.
Isn't it fun to play a game? Too bad you just memorize tactics. Why don't you try something original?
Huh? Like what?
Well, let's try something new. And I'm thinking this time he takes off like half the pieces for his own side, and he leaves you with your entire set. Try and checkmate me this time. Do be careful now. I'll be watching you. And this time, instead of rolling a d20, instead of rolling d20 this time, I do want you to make me an intelligence check. But go right ahead.
I mean, that doesn't seem really fair, but if you're sure, little dude.
Just an 8.
And again, he goes, checkmate. Oh, how unfortunate. I was hoping we'd make progress this time.
Yeah, you're pretty good at this game. Did you play it a lot?
And I think like there's a moment where he's like cupping his, I would say chin, but underneath his beak with his like wing, and then like he shakes his head slightly and goes, "What are you doing? You shouldn't be playing games. Get to work."
Oh, I'm sorry, little dude. That sounds really mean.
If you didn't make so many mistakes, I wouldn't have to waste my breath on you. You should know this by now.
Well, they obviously don't know that sometimes a big mistake can be a really big payoff. You just gotta look for it.
Repeat after me. How smart.
Seer, do you actually leave the room?
No, I just wanted to see this burnt thing first. It is breaking my curiosity so badly.
Yeah,
I'm done.
let's have a little side tangent from that, because they were having a chess game. And I do want to bring that up, because I wouldn't put a scorch mark in front of something if it wasn't important. As you do look into the hallway, you see a, what the hell is a divot in a hall called? An alcove? Whatever it may be. You see a divot in the hallway where you see a dragon's head. And within its nostrils, you see a lock.
God, I gotta play it how I would feel Seer would play it. They don't warn people, they just kind of approach it already.
And I want to imagine, again, as the game is progressing, they're doing their thing, you hear, "Checkmate." I'd say that'd be probably the second game.
I look at the floor to kind of indicate what might have happened.
Yeah, it looks like the form of a goblin.
Does it look like there was like a backfire of things, like a large amount of fire that popped out, or?
Strangely enough, although it looks scorched, it's not from ashes from body. It looks acidic. You can see like dissolved cloth. You think it may be the light playing into, say, a groove on the ground.
What is the shape of this dragon's head?
It looks like a Welsh dragon head. So, you have, yeah, the horns. It looks like how you'd imagine a Welsh dragon to look. Is there anything in specific that you're looking for?
I'm specifically asking for the horn shape, mainly because in some dragons, how you define which dragon is which is not just by color, but by shape of their heads or tails and stuff like that.
Okay, so you're trying to see if it's a specific dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Roll me a history check. I can tell you exactly.
Let's see. It's going to be the day Seer missed on studying.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that's what you hear in the background is checkmate. And as you're looking at this, you recall this dragon as Grimmer. As you look at the style that's carved in, you don't see any scales. This was a notorious dragon that would steal scales from other dragons.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I'm going to do, now that I understand maybe how this might be applying, I'm not going to break the lock open. I'm going to figure out how the trap works.
Okay. How do you try and assume how the trap works? What would you do?
So, based off the creature being melted by acid and stuff like that, there had to be a source where it came from. And he leaned back or fell backwards, kind of like melting.
I'm gonna say, because of how you're approaching this, give me insight with intelligence as a modifier.
All right, then that would be.
Because I believe insight is a wisdom-based check, isn't it? Yep.
It is. So
Yeah.
I'm going to roll a d20 then.
Yeah. You're basically deducing what's happening here. Through ooh.
7.
Well, I think what I can tell you is you don't think that there is a trap here per se. You do remember that Sa Li was here, and this could have been an incident caused by him. He is a shaman after all. There's a bunch of mystical things that could have happened here.
Curiosity's going to kill this cat. I'm going to investigate the lock.
Okay. How do you investigate it?
What kind of lock would you describe it as?
It's hard to tell, actually, because it's within the nostrils.
Oh.
Yes.
What I'm going to do first is view it first. Not in direct line of shot if it's like pointing towards a hallway. But also ultimately kind of see if it's mechanical, magical, or even similar to that, because
I'm gonna say if you're just looking at it, specifically with how it's positioned in the nose, you can see keyhole, but that's it. It's hard to make those kind of deductions with the overlay it has on top. Or I should say, the fact that it's buried within a wall-mounted head.
then what I will do, and this is why I don't like poking the dragon's hoard, as Mavet leaves, because I was going to use him as a dummy to get murdered by it. I'm joking. But basically, I'm going to use my lockpicks to see how it operates and then attempt to try to open it.
Okay. How do you go about this?
First, if it's in the nostrils, I'm going to kind of see how they shift and move. Because the key thing is, like, before you can even open a lock, you need to know how you can move the lock.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's like picking, or if it's even just like wedging and stuff like that, you have to see even if you could budget, because it might require something much larger. So basically, if it's in the nostril, I shall stand by the nostril, messing with it with the tools.
Okay, so you're putting your hand in the nostril and trying to pick it?
Correct.
Let's shift away from you.
Picking the dragon's nose.
Correct.
Let's shift away from you for a second. Eddie, how do you... I know that we jumped away from you for a second, but we can say time got caught up here. What kind of finishing notes do you have for the bird?
It's like I think, like, you know, like as that last game is finishing, or has finished rather, and like with the comments that he offered, Eddie would just say, so like, you seem like a really chill dude. So like,
I do want to help you, but could you at least like give us a little chance to sleep, and then maybe we could help you out by like walking around this place a bit and seeing if we can find the thing that'll help you?
I will clip your fucking wings. Go!
Oh, is there a time limit?
If you don't get back to me before the sun rises with good news, so help the gods.
Okay, so it's that dire then.
Nods.
I guess like looking to the others.
Well,
Okay.
dudes, do you think maybe we could try to see if we can help this guy out before sunrise?
As you ask that, you notice that Seer's not in the room.
Little dude?
And
Little
Seer,
bruh?
as you hear little dude, little bra, you put your hand within the nostril, and we hear the roar of a dragon and a thick and hearty thud as we see shackles going around poor Seer's hands. And because I want to leave on a good note for this, just to see initiative, I want everyone to roll for initiative here.
Golly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Uh,
Were you expecting token art? Because I got token art.
we'll never sleep.
Yeah. Hang on.
You know, the thing is, I'm not too worried. Honestly. That's why I'm not afraid. But the thing is, it depends how fast this thing is.
Do that. And hang on. Because I just have so much stuff I need to do with him now. That.
With him? I thought it was a statue.
Hang on, I'm not done here. If we just look at this. There we go.
The thing is, I might have activated an animated statue.
Uh-huh.
You can't see it, but when I'm looking at it, I'm like, huh. Well.
Oh!
Slightly.
Damn it, that's the main reason I wanted to roll. Because players do have initiative here. Before we end off, and I know it's very weird, because we're going to be ending off after the first 2 turns. Eddie, you hear the clunk. You hear possibly Aluya's like hiss or oh fuck side comment. What do you do?
Well, he definitely hears the roaring part.
Yes, that as well. Sorry. The roar.
So Eddie, with more of a brisk walk than he's used to, I guess walking out to Pier, I guess it would be around where he would like see something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, he does see that, and you see that the mouth begins to open, and you see what looks to be is that a canister? Or is that a gun piece? Whatever it is, it looks dangerous. And Seer seems trapped.
Am I able to
I
talk to
see.
Eddie? Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead and ask your question.
Well, I was going to ask a question. I was just going to be like looking back to Eddie and being like, well, Looks like I'm in the dragon's maw.
Mm-hmm.
And and to be clear, she is chained right now.
Yes, she is. And it looks like it's about to do something really fucking nasty.
Because I'm thinking there's two things that Eddie could possibly do. It's but the thing is, I do not know the nature of what's about to happen to her.
Mm-hmm.
Although how restraining are the chains? Are they basically locking her to the ground, or
It
or
is
do they have
locking it in its nose. I need to specify
Oh,
that. Her hands are in both nostrils, and you have a manacle around each one, keeping them in. Or if Seer really wants, she can say she put two hands in one hole. It's flavor at this point. Both hands are trapped.
I really wanted to make sure I cleaned his nose.
Yeah. It really doesn't matter how you want to put it, whether it's in both nostrils or one. Your hands are gonzo at the moment.
All right. It's if she's locked in like that, a couple different options aren't really possible. Mm-hmm. So I think what Eddie is going to do is that for his action, it's a billow of smoke begins to wrap around Eddie himself, Seer, and actually I guess who would be the closest? Oh, actually, yeah, we'll go with Mavet. So remember that for next time.
Yeah.
So smoke begins to bill around them as Eddie has blessed. Because I'm going off of the gamble that that Seer is about to have to be forced to make a saving throw.
Could be. Anything else on your turn? Because again, this doesn't... I need to specify. This isn't like you're fighting a golem. It seems like you're fighting just a piece of soulless machinery.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I could do with my bonus action that would be useful in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? Eddie is going to use his bonus action, and he is actually going to have Smoky Eddie appear directly between Seer and the canister, or the opening that there is.
Okay.
essentially,
yeah,
if something comes out,
Yeah.
Smoky Eddie is the target directly in front of it.
Okay. That's a very cool tactic. I like that. Okay.
So like the smoke does
Yeah.
start to build up around Seer, but then like a chunk of it suddenly takes the form of Smoky Eddie and puts itself like between Seer and the dragon's opening.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
I think just to be safe, Eddie himself is now going to go over here for a second.
Lucky bastard. All right. So you do have a cool plan. I love it. What's the best way to put this though? I want to encourage you to think about that tactic later on during this, because I don't think this will be applicable for what happens next. So we see the maw open. We have that nozzle. And what it is going to do is breathe a bit of... Fuck my life. God fucking damn it.
Did you realize something?
Yeah, I
strange?
thought it was acid. It's fire.
I fucking knew it.
God damn it. Okay, yeah, so you can paint the scene how you want. I'm not gonna bother having you make the save. Remind me, fucking Eddie, how does your Echo Knight deal with essentially like a breath attack? Any creature. It specifies any creature, so it doesn't affect them.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. Son of a bitch. Okay, so you can paint this here, but we do see the fires lick the wall by the Vandy set, right across Eddie and Peckins. Flavor this up for me, but there is fire right into your face, and explain to the audience what happens.
So, and I'll explain to the audience through the eyes of Eddie and other people, such as like Aluya. What they will see is a wall of pluming fire just roar past, and anything you can see in the hallway is obscured entirely by fire. It is blazing at high heat, high intensity, to the extreme where it's just like anything that was there would be vaporized, in a sense, disintegrated. And it's horrifying. You see this dark red plume filled with a bright yellow fury. And eventually it subsides. And once you take a look in the corner, you will see Seer just staring at this thing going like, very convenient. Very convenient.
And I feel like that is a good note to end on. Thank you all so much for bearing with us, especially through that first half, but this is where we'll end for today. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day.
This has been House Common Blood. The intro and outro music is Oh My Dog by Savik, and any other music and sound effects used in the episode are royalty free. Credits can be found in the episode description. Please review us on whatever podcast listening app you happen to be using, and if you like us, tell other people. Word of mouth is the best way for us to grow. Thank you for joining us. Iola Skyju.